This is the M Street cycle track. Today is August 7th, 2018. 1 month ago today, a bicyclist going along this track had a crash with a truck making a right turn. The truck did not see him. He was pinned under the truck and taken to the hospital and died 1 day later of his injuries. Jeff Long was 36 years old. Jeff was a victim of what's called a right hook. A vehicle making a right turn does not see the person in the bicycle track, makes the turn, the bicyclist crosses the T, and the tragedy occurs. After this accident, the District of Columbia Department of Transportation took quick action. They removed the 3 parking spaces along here that obscure the view, and they also made this a wider turn. These things made this intersection much safer. But there was another problem, a serious problem, a block and a half away from here that was beyond their control. Down there. Let's go walk and see what it is. This is where the problem occurred. 1916 M Street is across the street. That's the McDonald's. Across the street from the McDonald's is a parking lot. Bicyclists coming along the cycle track were endangered by cars that were turning in here because there had been a FedEx truck that had parked here every day, during the weeks after the crash, day after day after day. The bicycle enthusiasts, including Robert Fitzgerald, called FedEx and said, "This is dangerous, stop it." The DC Police Department called and complained and said, "Stop it." DPW called and complained and said, "Stop it." We even called FedEx Government Relations, Washington, and told them the problem and said, "Stop it." Then Robert and I came out here a week ago and we tried to do a video. The reason this is so dangerous is cars coming along here are going to be turning into this parking lot. Turn this way, and what they don't see, because the truck blocks them, is what's coming in the bike lane. They come and they make a right turn. At that right turn, they're blind, and the bicycle rider coming right here can't see them making the right turn. This is the right hook, the deadly right hook that killed Jeff Long.
It's usually, typically when a bike rider goes past, there's not the overlap. But then 1 out of every 10 riders come by, there is a car turning in.
Oh, good. So 9 out of 10 don't have this.
But yeah, exactly.
How nice.
And see, like right here.
Ah! You get that?
Yeah, I did.
We were here less than 2 minutes before this near accident occurred. We weren't waiting for something here. It just happened. And that's how quickly these things can happen. After the near accident, we called the police, we called DPW, and we called the Department of Transportation. The story does have a happy side. The Department of Public Works came and gave them a ticket. The ticket was for $30.
Okay, together.
$30. Man.
Cost of doing business. $30 is the cost of doing business. That's less than it costs to send a 1-pound package from New York to Washington, not overnight, but in 2 months. And for that, they're willing to risk people's safety. But the story got better because Jeff Meridian, the head of the Department of Transportation, sent a crew out here. They waited for the FedEx truck to leave. And the moment that truck left, they took this area and put in these flex posts. Now no one can park here, and the bicyclist coming down here does not have an obstructed view of the cars, nor do the cars have an obstructed view of the bicyclist. That part of it is good, but the lesson here is that you can't have safe bicycle tracks if people park in areas that obscure the views of the bicyclists and the motorists. $30 is the cost of doing business with FedEx. And that's the kind of thing that would have created an accident exactly like the right hook that killed Jeff DeLong. FedEx said that they would take care of this and they would get back to us. We're still waiting. FedEx, we're still waiting.